Hey guys, Peyton here. Today I'll be doing a Dark Magician deck review. Another one, of course. In this one, I will have the main deck, extra deck, side deck, which is underneath that. Sorry if you hear that noise in the background. My dad shut in the garage because he just got home. I'm going to pause the video here so he does not interrupt us. Okay, now back to what I was saying. Dark Magician deck. This deck was originally based on the Legendary Dragon decks. Dark Magician Atlantis. Legendary Atlantis dragons, I believe. First off, 3 Dark Magicians, of course, mandatory. 1 Apprentice Illusion Magician because I only have 1. Up next, there's a Dark Magician Girl. This card's way more powerful nowadays than it used to be because it states gain 300 attack for every Dark Magician or Magician of Black Chaos in the graveyard. There are a lot more Dark Magicians today, or cards that can claim the name of Dark Magician. That, in my opinion, says if there's one of her in the grave, it gains 300 attack for herself in the grave. Up next, there's 3 Magician's Rod, 3 Magician's Robe, the Heart and Soul of the deck, 3 Skilled Dark Magician, 1 Break of the Magical Warrior, 1 Magical Exemplar, 1 Absolute Crusader, 1 Big Shield Gardener. To add synchros to this deck, I threw in Tuners Red Nova and Synchron Resonator. And to get tokens to help synchro with them, I threw in Dandelion. That's it for the monsters of the deck. Up next to the spells, I run in the main for the main deck normally 2 Dark Magical Circles, 1 Illusion Magic, Dark Magic Expanded, Dark Magic Inheritance, Tomas, Fang of Critias, and Claw of Hermos. I've not Polymerization, 1 Swords of Revealing Light. I suggest running 2. I just didn't think about throwing in before recording this. Dark Magic Curtain, 1 Pot of Duality, 1,000 Knives, and 1 Dark Magic Attack, and Reinforcements of the Army, and Magicians United, and Burden in the Mighty, and United We Stand. I dislike this card a lot, but I'm going to recommend it for the deck because of the limited number of tuners. Monster Reincarnation. It'll also help you get back your Apprentice Illusion Magician or your Still Dark Magician if you're in a bind. After that, for the final spell, we have Veil of Darkness. Sorry, I just forgot how to say it for a second. I suggest running 2. I only own 1. Here. This will substitute for it, I guess. 2 Internal Souls in the main deck. 1 Internal Soul in the extra deck. 2 Magician's Navigation. 1 Dark Renewal. I had 2 in the deck, but it just went up to 50 cards by then. I had to take it and a few other cards out. Up next is Tyrant Wing and Mirror Force. That's it for the spell and trap cards. Getting into the extra deck, of course, you got your Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. I recommend running 2 of these, maybe 3 if you think you can find a way to work it. I found a way to work it. I just don't want to run 3. It's too broken. It breaks too easy, is what I'm saying. 1 Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight. 1 Amulet Dragon. 1 Dark Paladin. 1 Mirror Force Dragon. And 1 Tyrant Burst Dragon. I had to take out Doom Virus Dragon due to the extra deck space of only 15 cards. And the deck itself was over up to 50 cards, so it just made sense to take out one of the cards that did not actually have to be part of the Dark Magician setup for the deck. I kept Time Magic Hammer in because it's filled with spellcasters. I chose Goodness Bow over Rocket Hermos Cannon over here. It's your personal choice between the 2 for the deck. I chose the Goodness Bow. After that, you got Red Eyes Black Dragon Sword. After that, you got Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, which is what the polymerization in the deck's for. After that, you have Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. Number 11, Big Eye. Ebon Illusion Magician. Getting into the synchros, you have Clear Wing Synchro Dragon to help boost. I'll explain that in a minute. Up next is Red Dragon Archfiend. That's it for the extra deck. As what I just said, I would explain in a minute. All the extra deck dragons I've thrown in, like Red Archfiend, Clear Wing, Dark Rebellion, and Starving Venom. They're all in here because it makes it easier to get off cards like Amulet Dragon or power up Dark Paladin, for example, by adding cards that would also support the deck on its own. After that, you have the side deck, I guess. Up first is the third Dark Magical Circle. I suggest running one spell absorption in this deck because this deck runs off the spell cards. One Tricky Spell 4. One Fusion Weapon because there are so many level 4 fusion monsters in this. One Grave Robber. One Call the Haunted. This is meant to represent the Eternal Soul. Third one, one The Tricky. For another dragon to add to the deck, Twin-Headed Behemoth. Gendor, the Dragon of Destruction. For another dragon, this is optional elite too. It was personal preference for these. Gendor X, the Dragon of Demolition. Number 39, Utopia. You can pick your own rank 4 warrior type to add to the deck. This was also personal preference. And his effect helps a lot. You can also add in the card that help power him up if you choose. Up next, you have Formula Synchron to help synchro summon Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane, which the name has disappeared on my copy of the card. It's faded. I may have said that wrong and got some of the words mixed up. If I did, I'm sorry. Cards that you can personally add to the deck, I chose not to, are the 3 Legendary Knights. Legendary Knight Critias, Legendary Knight Tomas, and Legendary Knight Hermos, and the Legend of Heart. Like I said before, it was your choice between the Good Boat and Rocket Hermos Cannon. I chose Good Boat to keep in the deck. Absolute Crusader was a card I took out to get the card down, and as I said before, Doomvirus Dragon just had no point being in the deck. I also ended up taking out Black Illusion and the second Dark Renewal, as I said. They were optional if you want to run those in the deck. Black Illusion would help a lot in this. But main aspects of the deck, as I said before, the heart and soul of it is skilled Dark Magician. The idea is to get him on the field. And Light with the Veil of Darkness. It's a continuous. Burden of the Mighty continuous. Actually, if you wanted, you could find a third continuous spell card and throw on Himan, Lord of Striking Thunder, I believe. The 3 dragons, of course. All the quick effects. This deck runs off the spells, as we've been saying. There's so many of them, it helps you get the skilled Dark Magician's effect off so easily. Actually, I would suggest taking out some of your trap cards or monster cards, even adding them in. That was also good because Magician's Rod effect depends on that heavily itself. I think Robe does too. Here, let me double check. You can special summon 1 Dark Magician from your deck by discarding a spell card. I don't see why people don't run it more. But what I was saying with Dark Magician Girl earlier, say I've used all 3 of my skilled Dark Magicians. They're in the grave. In my opinion, she would gain 300 for each of those in the grave because it is technically a Dark Magician. But with that, I'm going to end it here. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like below. Like the video. Leave a comment below on what you think of the deck yourself. This is not a competitive deck. It's not meant for link format. It can be competitive, but it's not meant to be. It's not going to be a constant victory. No deck is that way. But it's not meant for link format, which it's barely meant for pendulum format, really. But with that, I'm going to end it here. Like I said before, comment below what you think of the deck. What was your favorite card that you didn't expect to be in this deck for a Dark Magician deck? Like I get, yeah, there's Skilled Dart, there's Rods, Robe, and Illusion Apprentice and Dark Magician Girl, and all the extra deck cards that came with the Legendary to Alentia. legendary dragon deck. But what were like cards I had in the side deck or the extra deck that surprised you in any way? Or like cards I threw in like Veil of Darkness or Better Than the Mighty or even Monsters Reincarnation. A lot of these cards I had to debate between other cards to add in. But with that, I'm going to end it here. Like I said, I reached the 10-minute marker. I didn't even mean to go that far. We were done around 7. So with that, I'm going to end it here. Hope y'all enjoyed, and see you next time. Peace.